Let me start again today by saying the invisible things of him are clearly seen. From creation of the world, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that without excuse. This scripture talk about the fact that you can understand God by studying creation, and that if you're unable to do much with your life, simply because you have not learned of God through what he has created, you don't have any excuse. You don't have any excuse. Another translation says that God's eternal power and character cannot be seen. But from the beginning of creation, God has shown what this looked like by all that he has made. That is why those people don't have excuse. I'd like to state again that some of the languages used in scriptures are based on limitation of the understanding of the people at that time. If the scriptures were written today, I'm sure you're going to see words like energy, frequency, and vibration. Energy, frequency, and vibration. For example, love, joy, and peace make it to be at a high frequency of vibration. But anger, hatred, and fear make it to be at a low frequency of vibration. And this is why, as long as you are in Christ, which means you are full of love, joy, peace, evil power can't harm you because you are above them due to your high frequency of vibration. You know, in this life, the information you have the opportunity to gain access to is going to determine a lot about what becomes of you in life. In this life, the information that you are able to gain access to is going to determine a lot. Sorry for the break in transmission. So the information you are able to have access to in life determine a lot about what becomes of you. That's why you must be deliberate about gaining access to information that empower you to be the best you can be in life. And you must be very deliberate about that. Difference between a lawyer and a doctor is the information they are exposed to growing up. That differentiates them one from the other. That differentiates them one from the other. If you know any of your classmates that for one reason or the other could not make it to university, and you have gone to a university, quite frankly, the difference between you that's making you to look better or do better than him is the information you have been exposed to. The difference in our life is based on our choices, but our choices are based on the information we have access to. So for someone that does not know that by just being in Christ, full of love, joy, and peace, make him to have power over the devil, he can live under the fear of the devil for the rest of his life, not knowing that he is the one that gave the power to the devil by thinking that this being is more powerful than him. And guess what? He might even be in Christ. But you know, when you are not aware of your power, the devil can take advantage of you. When you are not aware, because a power you are not aware of is as good as the power you don't have. Because you're not aware of it, hence you cannot use it. God has set up system on the earth, and this make him not interfere in the way the earth operates every time. And some of these systems include water cycle, carbon cycle, phosphorus cycle, nitrogen cycle. He has also put in place system to enable every human being to manifest their heart desire. And this is the focus of this series on unveiling and leveraging the God system of manifestation. Today, I'll be talking about the mindset that delay your manifestation. Growing up, we pick up a lot of mindset. In fact, someone said every human being is innocent for 1 second after birth. After 1 second of birth, he becomes a victim. He becomes a victim in the adult of his life, who are pouring different things into him. Number one, cannot receive, he doesn't even know what they're pouring into him, let alone resist it. He doesn't even know what they're pouring into, let alone resist it. So the adult of our life, to a very large extent, determine a lot about what becomes of us in life. And this adult of our life ingrain in us some mindset. By 6 years, the mindset of a child is 80% formed. By 12 years, it's 100% formed. It now takes a lot of effort for the child to be able to change that mindset as he grows up. When he becomes self-aware, he will now begin to work towards changing that mindset. And when I say a mindset, an information that you have embraced as true with an emotional experience locked up in your subconscious mind. An information you have embraced as true because it came in with an emotional experience and is locked down in your subconscious mind. So sometimes you act in a way that the program of the subconscious mind is influencing. In fact, it's been said that 95% of what you do every day is controlled by the subconscious mind. Not by the conscious cortex, no, subconscious mind. That means you do it subconscious without even thinking about it. Like driving, like having your bath, like brushing your teeth. You don't think about it. Your subconscious mind recorded it, and it just take over whenever you start. Let me start again by reminding you of proper definition of manifestation, which is internally shifting to a degree that you are no longer emotionally dependent upon seeing reality change. And the first reason for delay in manifestation as we start today is looking at physical changes in your environment. Looking at physical changes in your environment. Looking at physical changes in your environment. Looking at physical changes in your environment is the first reason for delay in manifestation. It's the first reason for delay in manifestation. Because when you look at the physical change and nothing has changed physically, it affects the way you think, it affects how you feel, and that makes you to be now in a state of mind that delay that manifestation. That's why the Bible says you should walk by faith and not by sight. When you need a change in the physical environment to believe there's a change in your life, sorry, please. Sorry. A minute. Thank you very much. I didn't know I've not gone back home. Thank you. So you feel bad, you feel terrible because of something that you are believing God and praying for and it does not change physically. See that feeling of not being happy because it has not changed. It's an emotion. And that is an energetic vibration that compound to form a frequency. and the frequency matches with a reality in the universe that ensure you have more situations and circumstances that will make you feel that same way. Discouraged, unhappy, sad, frustrated. That is why you cannot focus your attention on the physical changes in your life. That's why the Bible says the just shall live by faith. We walk by faith, not by sight. The just shall live by faith. We walk by faith, not by sight. If you walk by sight, even though you are forgotten that your eyes see only 0.0035% of reality, you are feeling bad because of less than 1%. Your eyes see less than 1% of what is happening in your life. Your eyes see less than 1% of what is happening in your life. Your eyes see less than 1%. So there are 99% possibility of other better things happening, only that they have not materialized physically. It's not yet a frozen imagination. It's still at the vapor or gaseous stage, and it has not condensed for you to be able to see, and then you feel terrible, you feel sad, you feel bad. And this further delay your manifestation, delay your prayer, delay your desire. If you need to see changes in your external circumstances to know that manifestation has taken place, that is a sign that you are locked into the physical realm of illusion. Please know, this physical realm is an illusion. Anything you see physically is an illusion. Put fire on it, it will disappear. It will disappear because it's full of energy. You release the energy in it and it disappears. The energy condenses to form that physical structure you can see. When you put energy on it, it will disappear. You won't see it again. You won't see it again. So this physical realm is limitation. It's a realm of limitation. It's a realm of illusion. The limitation of this physical realm is the fact that you can see only 1% of reality. Less than 1%, actually. This is also a sign that you are limited in what you can manifest, and the more you stop adhering to this physical realm of illusion, the more limitless you become. The more limitless you become. Please note that physical manifestation does not have to take long, but you are the one that elongated it by your attachment to the physical reality. So we started this series about a year now. I think it was about October or November last year. So if you have been listening and you have not seen any serious change, that's why we are having this session after a year. If you have not seen any serious change the way you want it, the reason we are having this, now if you have been practicing what we are discussing, and you're praying and believing God for some time, you have not seen it. If you have been practicing what we are discussing, if you have been practicing the session we've had, what we are discussing tonight is to give you liberation and solution to the reason why it looks like nothing is changing, nothing is happening. It looks like nothing is changing, nothing is happening. Why? One of them is what we are discussing tonight. And I have about 5 points, but we'll look at maybe 2 tonight or 3, and then we'll look at the rest next week. I think I have up to 7 points. So we'll do about 3 or 4 today and do the rest next week. Now, please note that physical manifestation does not have to take long, but you are the one that elongated it by your attachment to the physical realm. It is important to understand why manifestation is slow for some people, and one of them has been stated already, the physical attachment. The physical attachment to the changes in your environment. To the changes in your environment. To the changes in your environment. Ladies and gentlemen, as long as you are attached to seeing a physical change in your environment, I'm sorry, you are going to delay your manifestation. The reason for delay in answer to your prayer is because You doubted that God has done it because what you can see in your life does not show it has happened. But you forgot that Jesus said, whatsoever you desire, when you pray, believe you have received it, and you shall have it. Believe that you have received it, and you shall have it. Whatsoever you desire when you pray, believe you have received, and you shall have it. So the fact that you feel sad, unhappy, because the physical changes has not happened, is a sign that you have not received it vibrationally. You have not received it spiritually. You have not received it internally. And the Bible says, let him not think that I will receive anything from him because he doubted in his heart. Let him not think he will receive anything. Let him not think he will receive anything. Because an unstable man, a double-minded man is unstable in all his way. And depending on physicality, make you to be unstable, make you double-minded and unstable. 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 Why are you unstable? Because you are allowing yourself to be attached to physicality. To be attached to physicality. The lack of physical changes make you feel bad that nothing is changing in your life. And this is an energetic vibration. The frustration, look at what you experience. Look at what you experience when you feel bad and feel terrible. So, because nothing has changed, you are angry. Because nothing has changed, you are afraid. You feel humiliated, despair, regret, anxiety. Because nothing has changed, you are at a very low level of vibration. What you don't know is that feeling bad is communicating to the God system of manifestation that you don't have it. Because when you have it, you won't feel bad. And you can only have what you already have. If what you have is fear, you can only have what you already have. If what you have is anxiety, you can only have what you already have. If what you have is despair, blame, humiliation, and regret, you can only have what you already have. You can only have what you already have. You can only have what you already have. The lack of physical changes makes you to feel bad that nothing is changing. And this is an energetic vibration that compounds to a frequency, and this frequency then attracts to you more situations and circumstances to make you feel bad by causing more delay in your manifestation. Number one, the first reason is because you are looking at physical changes in your life. Number two is because of a degree of guilt that you subconsciously feel if things change so fast. This one is very funny, but I will explain. A degree of guilt that you feel subconsciously if things change very fast. If things change very fast. Please note that if things change too quickly, you'll be guilty because your mind forms association based on your emotional experience. Your mind forms association based on your emotional experience. So you have a survivor guilt ahead of your manifestation. You are already having a survivor guilt ahead of your manifestation. So if things change quickly, you will be guilty because your mind forms association based on your emotional experience. That is why, as human beings, we believe that things have to be earned and that things don't just happen. Things have to be end. Why? Because remember, I told you you were only innocent 1 second after birth. The second after birth, you became a victim of the adult of your life, who are pouring different mindset into you that you cannot resist. You know, you cannot even decipher which one is good or bad, let alone rejecting the one that is bad. So growing up, we have a mindset that says that things have to happen slowly, such that if it's fast, people around you and even you will not be able to understand it. Human beings believe we have that things have to be end. So because in your mind, success has to be slow, full of struggle. So when you go into manifestation practice, your subconscious mind is calibrated in a way that it expects things not to happen fast. It expects things not to happen fast. Oh, these things, for many people, it takes about 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. You don't believe it can happen in a few months. So if things happen to you quickly, you begin to feel guilty because of so many people around you that are still struggling, and this is happening inside of you subconsciously. If rapid changes happen in your life, it makes you feel guilty. In order to avoid being guilty, you are going to subconsciously avoid rapid change. So you don't believe rapid change can happen. This subconscious thought therefore move you from that rapid change to slow change in your subconscious mind. So this inherent subconscious thought make the idea of experiencing a rapid change to be far-fetched from you. There is an aspect of you that have equated rapid change in your life to equal to guilt. And since no one wants to be guilty, delay the rapid change. Since no one wants to be guilty, you delay the rapid change. So even in your mind, in your imagination, you believe this will happen in a period equal to the time other people got it. For example, you finish school, you're looking for a job, or your sibling got a job after 2 years, 3 years. You can't believe, you can't, it's not even in your reality that it's possible for someone to get a job immediately a month after school, after NYSC. Some even get job during NYSC. Everybody around you get job after 9 months, sorry, after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So you're already feeling guilty ahead that how would this happen? Everybody got it at this point. So subconsciously, this is not conscious to you. Subconsciously, there is a guilt, a survivor guilt that make you to think that, look, this is not possible for you to get this job within a week after NYSC, or even after school before NYSC. Because all the people you know got it after 2 years. Got it after 2 years. Subconsciously, you have been programmed to expect it after 2 years. To expect it after 2 years. So this inherent subconscious thought make the idea of experiencing a rapid change to be far-fetched. So you are unconsciously and subconsciously stopping yourself from making that rapid change in your life because you have survivor guilt ahead of your manifestation. Survivor guilt ahead of your manifestation. This makes you to self-sabotage faster, faster manifestation. So either you don't do the practice as much as you do it, or even though you are doing the practice on one hand, but you are expecting it to happen in 1 year, not expecting to happen as soon as possible. This is because you are waiting for those around you to catch up with the pace at which you are moving ahead in life. So the first reason why your manifestation is slow is due to a degree of limitation in your mind due to your attachment to physical changes. The second reason is because of guilt that you subconsciously feel if it changes very fast. The third reason why there is delay in your manifestation is because you don't want to belong to an outlier. And so you want to belong to the group that you have always belonged to. You don't want to be different. You don't want to stand out. You don't want to be an outlier. You don't want to be an outlier. There are some friends that if today you hit a breakthrough in your life, you're not going to have those friends again. And let me tell you, there are some friends in your life that you don't need. In fact, have you ever wondered why there's a Yoruba adage that said 20 kids cannot play together for 20 years? If that happens, that's a sign that they are not making progress. 20 kids cannot play together for 20 years. If that happens, that's a sign that they're not making progress. 20 kids, they are some of your friends growing up that you've not seen. That some of them, for me, I've not seen them in how many years? I've not seen them. Many years. Many years. Why? Because everybody's making progress in different directions. If not for WhatsApp, there's some people you will never see till you leave this world. You never even hear from, but now you can talk to them. You don't want them to begin to see you as being guilty because you are now different and more successful. You don't want to see you and make you feel guilty. So when things change rapidly for you, you will not be able to relate with them. And being relatable is a very big deal. 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 Big deal. People want to be relatable. They don't want to say, you've changed, yeah, you've changed. You've changed. People want to be relatable. They still want to belong. If you are no longer relatable to people around you, that means you will be alone, and that is what you don't want. If you are broke, you are likely going to have friends with similar problem around you. Broke. Someone say broke as a joke and ready to choke. And when you make it, they will say, you changed, you changed, you changed. And you don't want them to say that. Because when you make it, you are going to be busy. You are going to be busy. You won't have time to gist again, to meet with them and discuss the way you used to discuss. You won't have time again. And they'll say, you change. And guess what? Many people don't want that word, you change. No, no, no. In fact, someone said, from evolutionary standpoint, people seeing you as change is interpreted as death. separated from them. And people avoid it. People don't want people to say, what it changed now? Can you imagine what it changed? It has changed. I've been accused of that severally. Guess what? I'm not bothered. Why? Because I know that there's a level you desire in your life that requires some sacrifices. And if you don't make those sacrifices, you will not make the desired progress you want. And one of them is some kind of friends. If you are single and all your friends are single, if you are single, you're likely going to have friends that are single, with being single around you, such that you feel guilty leaving them. You want to, because in fact, when you get married, you're going to be married to your wife or your husband. You're not going to be able to relate with them and be with them the way you used to be, and they're going to say you changed. Is it because you're now married? This is the reason why many don't want to be able to have, many people don't want to be able to have good relationship because all their friends have issue in their relationship. So you are different. It's only you that have good relationship. You want to feel among. Now, the interesting thing, this thing happened to you subconsciously. You are not even aware of it. You're not even aware of it. This is called survivor guilt. It makes it difficult for you to accept that things can change too quickly. Things can change too quickly. From evolutionary standpoint, being seen as someone that has changed is as good as death. So having survivor guilt of manifestation make you to vibrate at a frequency that make you to self-sabotage. And this hinder the manifestation of your desired reality. Generally, as human beings, you always want people around you to be at the same level with you, or at least close to you. You see what we're discussing tonight is the reason why some people have not made desired progress. Because you are among people that you don't want to leave. There is an aspect of you that would rather remain relatable than to be different. And being an outlier, that will be denying, because when you're outlier, you will be denying of love and approval that you want from others around you. If you want approval of people, you cannot make the desired progress. This explains the reason why you need to have friends that are doing a lot better than you, so that you are very comfortable and not feel guilty for being able to manifest a great result. Why? The people around you challenge you such that you always want to do better. You always want to do better because the people around you challenge you to want to do better. They challenge you to want to do better. They challenge you to want to do better. But when you are among people where you are one-eyed king in the land of the blind, you think you have arrived. Because you are the only one that is better. Please don't surround yourself with friends that you are better than. Surround yourself with friends that are better than you. Be deliberate about that. friends that are doing big stuff, making desired progress. Big stuff. Making desired progress. Not those that will make you feel guilty. They can't understand why you don't have time to be with them as usual again. So they make you feel guilty. You feeling guilty is a sign that you don't even understand that 20 kids cannot play together for 20 years. They can't. They can't. Because that's a sign that I'm not making progress. So don't feel guilty, please. Be deliberate about the kind of friends you have and the friends you keep. Be very, very deliberate about the kind of friends you have and the kind of friends you keep. If you are among people when you are doing better, they make you feel guilty because you are no longer available the way you used to be, and they say you change, my brother, my sister, you are in the wrong company. You are in the wrong company. There is an aspect of you that would rather remain relatable than to be different and be an outlier that will be denied love and approval. This explains why you need friends that are doing a lot better than you. So, for the mind of an average individual, a rapid positive change in your life equals guilt. So you want the change to happen slowly because a rapid change will be too much for your brain to handle. This is why there's a Yoruba adage that says, show me your friend, and I will tell you the kind of person you are. Have you ever wondered why you are at the level where you are with all the effort you're putting in? The scriptures put it this way. Evil communication corrupts good manners. But in the reverse, good communication enhances good manners. Because we are quick to say evil communication corrupts good manners. We always forget that good communication enhances good manners. So it works both ways. So it works both ways. Good communication enhances good manners. It works both ways. It works both ways. Good communication enhances good manners. It works both ways. It works both ways. You need to come to the conclusion of whether you want to remain relatable and gain the approval of others, or you want to move ahead in life. We can either be gritty with the success we made so fast and be relatable, or do not feel guilty and move fast ahead of others. Number one, you are attached to physical reality and physical changes. Number two, there's a subconscious guilt. Number three, you don't want to be an outlier. So you don't want to be different because that desired reality will make you different. Number four, reason. Is the fact that you are not ready for things to change quickly in your life. What do I mean by that? You are not ready. You are not ready. You are not ready. You know, if you imagine for a second, that what will happen to you if your desired reality is manifested? If you envision it well, it can be scary to you because of the responsibility that come on you. The reason you are not ready for faster manifestation of your desired reality is because you are not ready to accept responsibility. You are not ready to accept responsibility. This is the responsibility that comes with manifesting your desired reality. And this is the responsibility of being successful. Ladies and gentlemen, success comes with some responsibility. People are going to say all sorts about you, including your siblings, your family, parents, religious organization you belong to, or club or association, or school alumni. I mean, different group you belong to. Because look, if you are successful, some things will change about you. I can assure you. You get busier. You go to some places you won't be able to go again. There's some things you will not be able to do. This is the responsibility that comes with manifestation of your desired reality, and this is the responsibility of being successful. I mean, you are not ready to accept responsibility to manifest your desired reality. Please note that there is an unhealthy relationship we have with responsibility, because responsibility means obligation, and obligation is the father of resentment. Obligation is the father of resentment. Note that there is resentment. Note that this resentment, which means you see yourself being treated unfairly, is a low frequency that corrupts the frequency that you are supposed to be emitting. So by avoiding responsibility of being successful, you are indirectly avoiding the manifestation of your desired reality. So the question is, are you ready for more clients in your business? Responsibility of more clients. Are you ready for more limelight in your career, where you are in the spotlight in the office? Are you ready to be thinking and taking care of someone else, otherwise called relationship and marriage? Are you ready for what success brings to you? Are you ready? Many are not ready. Many are not ready. Many are not ready for the responsibility that success has. Do you know the interesting thing is that these things are in you subconsciously. If you don't sit down and go inside, you won't notice it. There's someone you see in the family who was very successful, the pressure on him, the issue he had. Subconsciously say, I don't think I want this. Even though in your mouth you are saying it, but subconsciously you don't desire it. Why? Because of the responsibility. Because of the responsibility. How can you want to make more money, but you hate the idea of working? How can you hate having issue with your client and you want more customer? How can you hate the weight of relationship and you want to get married? How now? You are currently at a level where you are serving customer either as an employee or as an entrepreneur, and you don't like the way the customer behaves, and you don't have enough customer yet. What if you now have a lot of customer? If you already have an issue with people and you hate, you don't know that that hatred is an emotion. It's an energy in motion. Create energetic vibration that compound to a frequency and determine the reality you have in life. And determine the reality you have in life. The reality is that many are not ready, and that is fine. But don't come and say you want to manifest that desired reality when you're not ready for it. Guess what? I can't make you to be ready. Only you can make you ready. And so you need to do the work of being ready. How? Write down the responsibilities that come with manifestation of that desired reality of yours. And ask yourself, if you were ready for those responsibilities in the first place, ask, are you really ready for this responsibility? Are you 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 ready for this responsibility? Before you start the inner working of your manifestation, before you start the prayer, the visualization, the affirmation, the scripting, the meditation, confirm if you are ready. Look for someone that is in that state, and the weight of responsibility, either in relationship, the weight of responsibility, either in business, successful business, the weight of responsibility, either on your job, in your career, for you to be in the spotlight, the weight of responsibility. Until you accept this responsibility, you will not be in a position to accept that desired reality. You must learn to accept the roses with the thorns. Accept the role you get at work or in life with the challenges that come with the role. If you have not learned to accept it, I'm sorry, you might as well also remain at that point where you are not able to manifest your desired reality. I will stop here this evening. Let me hear from you. What have you learned tonight about the mindset that delay manifestation? What can you see in your own life? Remember, one of the goals of this session is to know what you will stop doing and what you will start doing. What you will stop doing, what you will start doing. If you cannot dimension what we are doing every Sunday evening to those two, it will be a waste of your time. What will you stop doing? What will you start doing? All right, Ekene, good evening. What have you learned tonight? Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? What have you learned tonight? It looks like Ekene is not with us. FOM.
Good evening, sir. Sir. Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
My testimony is going to be plenty by December when we meet, sir.
I'm waiting for that.
And I don't know. I will have started like, let me start dishing it out, but let's wait till December.
That would be great.
It's plenty.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I've learned from what you have said. And it's really work as in life. Life.
You know,
life.
You know when it work, you'll be like magic.
Yes. Well, what you are teaching was just the same with this secret. That is this book. The topic is the secret.
Yeah.
The secret of life.
Yeah.
So all what you have been teaching is just like this thing just as in the same way you have been explaining it, and really work that way. That's just how it is, and it's really working for me. Like seriously, my testimony is plenty.
I'm happy to hear that.
Maybe we can go to IPM, we should be about share 1 or 2 days. I don't know yet.
Okay, yes, I should be with you people in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. So this night, what you said also, my elder sister, she told me that because when I came to Lagos, I stayed with her. She now got married, and while she was going, she gave me different piece of advice. She said, "Don't work with your friends. Work with people that are achieving more than you do." She was just telling me that for you to be on top of it as a good father than your colleagues, you don't work with them, you work with people that have a higher class. So I think this night that thing now came back to my mind that this was the same thing my sister was saying, that time that you don't work with your people or people that maybe are achieving more than them. You should have people that in your circle, people that are doing far better. So all those things I'll just be saying, they really resonate too well with me. And a lot of things, a lot. When it comes to just believe something, just see it is done already. Don't need to worry. Don't need to. You just be positive. Don't be sorrowful about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really happened for me. Yeah. Just be happy about it. It's not that okay. Let me just share one of the testimonies.
Okay.
August, August, I was like just like play like joke. I was asking different car dealers that how much is their car, this and that. So okay, I now met one and I saw the car, it was Tom Start. So I actually love it, 2011 Camry Muzu. So I actually love it. I test drive it and I love the whole everything. I checked it, mechanic, parameter, everything was awesome. And I actually love everything about it actually. So I was like, okay, this is for me. I told him, he said, how would I have? I told him, he said I should make a deposit. I make deposit. I told him I'm going to balance you October, that I'll balance you October. But before I know, I've balanced him even 12 of this month and got the whole thing for me. I just, even when I was entering down for, and I hit my head on this thing, I said, very soon, I will stop hitting my head on
Exactly.
this
Very
down.
soon I will not be entering you again.
So I entered down for a game. And my gene, something just make my gene to talk. It thought how I was like, instead of me feeling bad, I say, very soon this thing will stop now. That okay, no, very soon, just very soon. That is just telling me that hurry up. I'm fine, no. It was October. I promised you that I'll balance him. I balanced him on the 12th of this month, and I got it from him. I just like this thing works. Just believe it.
I
Just
love
settle
that.
it in your
I
mind that this
love
thing
that.
is
I
done.
love that.
Mhm. I will give you more testimony by December, sir.
No problem. Good to hear that. Thank you. I love that. I love that. Eunice, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
21 hours.
Yes.
Sir, can you hear me? My network
Yes,
is a
I
little
can hear
bit.
you.
Okay. So, thank you very much, sir, for the series. And I like the fact that every one of the topics are relatable. Sometimes, or most of the times, they always come timely in
I can't hear you again. I think your network is not good. Hello? Okay, I think he's having issue with his network. I'm sure you can hear me. Grant.
manifestation that you have been praying for.
Hold on. I'm just hearing you. Your line went off for a while.
I don't know. My network has been going off and on. I just pray I'm able to communicate effectively throughout. I don't know. So I will just quickly talk. I said about this issue of feeling guilt
Yes.
for a manifestation that you've been believing God for.
Yes.
It's very real. It's very real. I've been there. I've been there, and I know that feeling. Sometimes you may not really realize it
Yes.
until you are sitting with yourself. Until you are sitting with yourself and sitting with your thoughts, you begin to feel the weight of that responsibility of okay, owning this thing.
I can't hear you again. Hello? All right. Let me go to Grant.
Good evening, sir.
To know
Eunice,
hey,
Eunice,
Sir,
I really want to hear you. Maybe you type it, because I really want to hear that example you are giving, how true this is. But unfortunately, it's been going off and on. Let's see if we can try it again.
okay, I think I should type it.
Type it, please. I will read it out. Yes, Grant, go ahead.
All right, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
So, thank you for today's lecture. From so first thing, how you mentioned, well, about the five mindsets that you mentioned, Ja, the one that so while you were speaking on the matter of guilt, on that that comparison of having something that somebody else doesn't have, they are feeling like, and in this part where you said like you are kind of slowing down, waiting for your friends or people that you know to catch up. So subconsciously you are scared or you don't want to succeed. And this is even me describing myself, like trying not to succeed too fast because you want these guys to catch up. Secondly, like if they're not out there, like what will it look like? Will it look as if I mean, all those kind of feelings on and so on and so forth. So I found that part of really being scared of having things that other people
Don't
that
have.
I care about, yes, don't have. Not just things that other people know about, people that I care about, or people that I also want to see succeed. And about people saying things that they will say, me, I already know that people will talk. When it's not painful is really when people that are close by are the ones that are saying all the talk. So, but I've concluded in my mind that people will talk. And as in, if it's even talk, bro, I won't be doing some of the things I'm doing. So that talk matter, I'm ready to carry as many of it as we come. I'll still do what I want to do. Now, I now figured while you were speaking, I figured that there is a subconscious fear. In my mind, I'm afraid. And I'm scared of the fear is like I'm looking for very big breakthroughs, working towards it day after day into day, week after week. And I'll just say that I'm really scared. So even sometimes I'm looking at it now. I purchased a particular program that I'm supposed to execute to boost my monetization. Guess what? I did not. I went through it and I did not do it. While I was not going through this session, I was not thinking like, why did I stop that thing? It's because I know the potential, but I'm scared. I'm scared of the output, and my fears are two fears. First fear that if the win is not very big, then it will create a bigger burden because there are already many things waiting for that money like this. So I want the money to be very big, like the gigs to be like big, big, or they should follow back to back. So there is really that subconscious fear of, and maybe the responsibility, but the responsibility for me is not work. Like it's not a responsibility of am I ready to work? Am I ready to work all day? Am I ready to work all night? I've already done a lot of those. So it's not the work responsibility, but will I say management responsibility. So, like, what have you got to say, sir?
You say what?
Do you have a note to that I can like? So in like, how will I navigate this subconscious fear? Like,
Some fear of the responsibility, right?
it's not the responsibility of the work. I think it's the responsibility of the resources.
Sorry, responsibility of having the resources, or responsibility of what?
Yeah, it's not work. It's not the work. I don't know where the fear is. Like, am I scared of? I think I'm scared of the change. I think
Yes,
that's what I'm
now
scared of.
you are scared of the change and what people will say. You might not know that it's
No, I'm
because
not scared.
of the, yeah,
I'm
but
not scared of what people say. I'm not scared of what people say. I've checked.
where
I'm
is
not
the
scared.
fear coming from? The fact that you'll be different from others.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe quickly. Will I say very quickly? Actually,
That's it now. the fact that you feel you'll be different. I mean, the guilt of the fact that a lot of people are at this level and you are going to be different from them.
Very rapidly.
That's the reason why the first thing is to change the community, the people that are predominant around you.
Now I'm coming. So let me say, if with
Okay.
all these things I'm doing, I'll be like 5 years ahead, if not 10 years ahead of my mate too,
Yes.
financially.
Yes.
Like 10 years ahead.
Yes.
It calls, yeah.
Because what?
I think it calls for like that slowing down before you pass.
You don't have the mind to handle it. That's the issue.
What's the mind?
You don't have the mindset to handle it.
What's the mindset?
I didn't get that.
What's the mindset that will handle it?
No, you need to cultivate it. And the way to do that is to be among people that are already achieving that kind of stuff. So you first of all normalize it in your life. Because it's not something normal to you. So if it's not normalized, then it becomes difficult for you to see it ever happen. Because it's not normal to you. It's not normalized in your life. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're among people and this is normal, doing this kind of stuff is normal. It's what people do. I mean, people you know, people you can talk to, people can relate with, then it become a lot easier for you also to be able to believe it can happen for you and can happen so fast.
Yeah.
So if you don't have an emotional experience by virtue of association, it will be tough.
Mm.
Which is
But I
what,
can
yes, go ahead.
but I can brute force my way into it. Something like just force it and wait for emotions to catch up.
Force it. You can't force it. How do you force it? For you to get into your
Just
subconscious mind, you need an emotional experience. For you to get into your subconscious mind, you need an emotional experience. And to get that emotional experience, you need to be among people where it is normalized. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. Kinde, good evening. Eunice, I'm still waiting for your message, Joe. Kinde,
Sir.
yes.
Yes, sir. Thanks so much for the section.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, sir. So, concerning what you said about friendship, I think that was kind of
About what?
friendship.
Yes.
Yes, I think that was what kind of dragged my achievements while in school and in service. For coming out of school and coming back to Lagos, like I've decided to move on regardless of what people say or think. So, yes, what you said actually resonated with me. So,
So what do you intend to do differently?
not bother about what people may and choose my friendships, choose people who are achieving way better than me and not being in a boxed in a circle of what people, because always like in the past I've always been thinking of what people might or what people want to say. That's what I've been like holding me down in a way. So what I choose to do differently is not going caring, not listening to what people say and then just like choosing myself intentionally, not what people want to say, really.
Very, very necessary. All right. Thank you, Senator of the Federal Republic. Senator Victor. Hello, Victor. Are you there? Hello. Okay. Looks like Victor is not with us tonight. Eunice, have you dropped it? Eunice. Okay.
Some
Let me check.
network is very bad.
So, I'm checking it now.
Hello?
Yes. Okay. Victor, you are ready.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay. Do another one now. Yes, go ahead, Victor. You need to do a voice note and send to me on WhatsApp. Let me play it. Victor, go ahead.
Oh, good evening, sir. Sir, I was not really I was in and out. I was not really following. I will have to listen again, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Eunice, should I wait for you? Okay, I think it's even logged out. It's even logged out. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. See you next week. We're going to complete the next week. I still have about 3 points to talk about, and I'll be looking at that next week. Thank you very much. See you next week. Have a great, great week ahead, and bye-bye.
All right, sir.
Bye.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sir,
sir.
last
Good
week's
night,
session
sir.
is it on the group, sir?
Yes, it's on the group. I think
okay.
so. Hold on. I'm not sure. I mean, you will know now. You will see the date now.
Oh, okay. I'll check for it, sir.
You should see the date. Hold on. I'm trying to check. Last week. Yes, that's 14th of September. It's there.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah. All right.